In this video, we take a look at the top 10 RPG games coming in 2022. Forspoken tells the story of Frey Holland, who is mysteriously thrown from New York City through a portal. Frey finds herself trapped in the beautiful land of Athea with a magic bracelet wrapped around her arm. In search of his way back home, Frey will fight terrible monsters and face the all-powerful Tantos. The game focuses on exploring locations and fighting with various enemies. Forspoken seems to focus on long-range magic combat. There are so many alternative magic to choose from, and these magics can be combined in such a way. Frey also seems to have the ability to dodge in mid-air. Forspoken itself is planned to be released on October 11, 2022 for PlayStation 5 and PC. Bleak Forsaken is a third-person open-world survival horror action RPG set in a universe you never experienced before. This game tells about a survivor who survived the last post of the hunter group named Forsaken, the last frontier of humanity against the growing horrors of the Omnistructure. You will adventure through the world. The world in this game will also leave many mysteries that have not been revealed. To unravel all the mysteries that exist, you will later be faced with many powerful monsters. Another uniqueness of this game is that the developer provides features to use classes and AI, so that players will be more challenged to play it. Bleak Forsaken is set for release in 2022 on PC via Steam. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe and share the video. Hogwarts Legacy is an open-world adventure game that adopts the Harry Potter novels will launch in 2022. Set in the 1800s, gamers are in the 5th year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It takes the storyline 100 years before the Harry Potter saga. Like other action RPG genre games, players must learn spells, make potions, grow magical plants, tame wild animals, and attend classes to become stronger like Harry Potter learning magic in books and movies. The game is also designed for open world, where players are also given complete freedom to explore the surrounding environment that is outside the large Hogwarts castle. One of which is the magical village of Hogsmeade, which is filled with important vendors, but at the same time also filled with danger. Hogwarts Legacy will launch on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Crimson Desert is an upcoming open-world action RPG game with a medieval theme developed by Pearl Abyss since 2019, the developer behind the popular MMORPG game Black Desert. The main character of the game, known as Macduff, is the leader of a mercenary group who must not fulfill his responsibilities but also lead his group to survive. Interestingly, this game offers a complete different storyline and overall character. In addition, Crimson Desert will later feature single-player and multiplayer content. Crimson Desert itself was originally targeted for release in 2021, but Pearl Abyss was forced to postpone it to 2022. For the time being, there are still not many details shared. Avowed, a new fantasy-themed first-person RPG by Obsidian Entertainment, the developers behind Fallout New Vegas, The Outer Worlds, and Pillars of Eternity, is rumored to be released next year. From the info shared by an insider, Avowed will be a first-person RPG game with an open-world scale larger and denser than Skyrim. The game will be set in the same world in their previous project, Pillars of Eternity, and the game will offer next-gen AI and physics, dynamic weather, complete character customization, and a companion system like those in their previous games. The game's still in the early development stages, so a release date has not been announced and it may be a while from now. But one thing is certain, the game will be released for Xbox Series X as well as PC. Steelrising tells the story of the French Revolution, which was held back by King Louis XVI with his robotic army. From here, a female automaton named Aegis, created by Clockwork King engineer, Falkenstein will stop his evil plans to ensure the revolution goes perfectly. You will become a mysterious female automaton robot against, of course, also other robots that are not only big, but also shaped like animals. You can use several different weapons such as a musket and a fan, the latter of which even acts as a shield at the right moments. You can also use the hook to get around. Steelrising is scheduled to be released on September 8, 2022 for PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Final Fantasy XVI will be set in a fantasy world called Valistia, where people can live thanks to the crystal mountains called Mother Crystal. We find ourselves in a fantastic kingdom which has to deal with the threat from the mighty plague. Final Fantasy XVI clearly features hack-and-slash gameplay, and so far it seems that players only play as a one character, or in other words, there are no party members like most other Final Fantasy series. But at the same time, Clive, who is the protagonist, can borrow the power of various summons icons to enrich his fighting style. Final Fantasy XVI will be released in the summer of 2023 for the PlayStation 5 platform. Fable. This RPG game has the concept of a kingdom. Characters are also equipped with a number of special skills for adventuring. In the previous series, this game offers a relatively easy battle system. The combat system is very simple. You can use melee weapons such as hammers, as well as long-range weapons such as rifles or magic. There is no really detailed information for this game yet. We can only see a little information from the trailer that has been released. Fable is one of the games that has been confirmed to be launching for Xbox X. Apart from consoles, this game has also planned to be released together with the PC version. Nightingale is a first-person PvE open-world survival crafting game. Nightingale takes players on a realm walker journey, where they must survive across a variety of increasingly dangerous realms, and at the same time we must provide ourselves with the necessary means to survive. Build shelters, set up farms, build weapons and equipments. We also meet NPCs on our way, who don't join our fight or quest, but give us information or give us missions, and you can even recruit NPC workers to help expand your homestead, automate production, and assist in resource gathering. You can play this game solo or co-op with friends. Nightingale confirmed to be releasing on PC as early access in 2022. Starfield is a science fiction RPG created by the team behind the Elder Scrolls series. Lead artists from Starfield stated that they wanted to create a NASA-punk impression that depicts a sci-fi universe but still relates to current technology. Unfortunately, Starfield has been delayed for quite a long time until the first half of 2023. Starfield was originally set to be released on November 11, 2022. Although this news sounds unpleasant, but don't worry, Bethesda promises to provide in-depth gameplay videos for Redfall and Starfield in the near future. Considering the Xbox and Bethesda games showcases in June, so we can assume maybe we can see the presence of the game in the showcase. In which games are you really interested? Please put your thoughts in the comments down below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video. Goodbye.